All right, Broncos fans, we have an early game this week. The Broncos are in Buffalo to wrestle with the Bills. You can catch it on CBS 4 Sunday at 11 o'clock. Here to talk about it, Romi Bean. So let's start with this. Where are we going here? After with a 2-0 start, other teams begin to find out a little about you, right?
There's lots of tape now, all the new tricks everybody knows. So what it's about now, keeping it up, showing that you really are that good. And on the offensive side, the Broncos need to show that they are still good at consistently running the ball. They are #1 in the league in offensive rushing, which, when you think to last year, is wild to think that they're #1 in the league right now. But they're going up against a Bills defense that is very stingy, only allowing 2.7 yards per carry on average to opposing rushers. So this week will be a good test to see if that run game is still intact, is still doing well. Maybe without Garrett Bowles, we'll see how the offensive line looks as well.
All right, so you then just throw the ball? I mean, you give it to Trevor Siemian and go, okay, air it out this week.
You have to do both, and that's the trick, and that's why the Broncos have had so much success on offense. The first 2 games of the season, Trevor Siemian said it after Game 2. I asked him what has made him their third down percentage go up so much, what has made this team successful. He said running the ball is a huge piece of it. When you have that, then it opens up different passing options, because then the defense, if a defense has to respect the run game and the pass game, then they have to spread themselves out. They can't just go to one spot.
And so that's really been a key. Now, what about our defense? I mean, there's still some good players in Buffalo, even though they're only 1-1.
Absolutely. And LaShawn McCoy, the Bills running back, which Broncos defensive coordinator Joe Woods yesterday compared him to Barry Sanders. He had a bad week last week. He only had 9 rushing yards. Ezekiel Elliott, if we remember, only had 8. But guys like that, you usually don't see 2 bad weeks in a row. And plus, they're such competitors. He's going to come out all firing. He said this week he's going to come back against the Broncos, and he's going to get himself back on track. So they have to show once again that the run defense is as strong as it's been. They have to be stingy, and this time they have to be a little more cautious of Tyrod Taylor. He's a mobile quarterback. He can throw as well. So he really is a dual threat quarterback. They have that to face too. Yeah,
and it's almost like a practice for Oakland in that sense, because they have to worry about that against Oakland the following week, right?
Well, and when you get to Oakland, there's the other thing you have to know is Oakland and, well, every team in the AFC West. First of all, there's so much competition, 3 teams that are 2-0, but Oakland and Denver are going to beat each other up. This is going to be hard hitting. Not that you don't every week, but we know it's worse with Oakland, with Kansas City. So the Oakland game is going to be tough. Derek Carr looking like he picked right back where he left off last year, and that Oakland offensive line still looking stout. That's going to be a tough challenge.
That rivalry is back.
Oh, it is back in full form.
All right, Romi, thanks a lot. Don't forget, game is right here on CBS 4. You can always get more local sports from us and national sports from us right here on CBSDenver.com.